Welcome to part 3 of walking on the Whiskey Ridge Warpath, and the title of this set of videos will be called "It's Time for Patriots to Gather Around the Liberty Tree." Like our founding fathers, the sons of liberty, we, the sons and daughters of liberty, must gather around the Liberty Tree to show that we will not tolerate the tyranny that is coming from Washington, D.C. and our state capitals. Yes, my friends, I must add, the state capitals are just as guilty for the tyranny that's going on in this country as the tyranny coming from Washington, D.C. Slowly, the tyranny that's in Washington, D.C. has acted like an octopus of evil, and it's put out its tentacles into our state governments, holding them from us having state rights, and slowly putting the noose around every person. We can't even walk down the street without, we can't even do anything hardly. There's hardly any freedom left in this country at all. You can't even have a beer after work because your blood alcohol to be too much. Even if you have one beer, you can't drive down the road without your seatbelt. Oh, that's against the law. There's too many laws. We have too many laws. It's time to gather around the Liberty Tree, my friends, and protest this government. Protest our soldiers. I've done videos called we are the voice of our soldiers. Here they are over in the sands fighting ghosts in caves. I'm not going to go into all that, but if you go back and look at my blogs and everything, since May 1st, I've started a new chapter of my walking for freedom, and I will never live another lie that this government tells us. And that is actually what brought my attention back to my original plan when I started the Sons and Daughters of Liberty in 2007 was to put up a liberty pole in towns around America. That was my goal. I wanted to get people to start the Sons and Daughters of Liberty in each town, and to put up a liberty pole so people just know at any time of the day to go stand beside it, and another patriot will see a patriot standing there, and they'll know what they want to talk about. So it's a beautiful idea. Like I said, the blueprint for freedom was set in cement and stone by our founding fathers, and all we have to do, my dear fellow patriots, we have to follow their blueprint. We must protect the freedom of speech and the freedom to carry and bear arms, because what, my friends, they're going to come after these two freedoms like freaking tornadoes that are coming after people out west right now. It's terrible to know all this information that I know about the HARP. You have to do your research. Turn off the TV. Do not listen to a word that this government propaganda puts out on that freaking TV. Everything is a lie. And that, once again, I'll get back to what inspired me to think of, all these videos being called "It's Time for Patriots to Gather Around the Liberty Tree," is because my friend, she said, "Terry, I'm so sick of them lying to us all the time." And I said, I know, the time is now. And my friend, Melody, by her saying that on my Facebook today, inspired me to say, wait a second, man. Once again, I'm so busy trying to wake people up all the time And one of the main tools of hitting the streets with is the Liberty Pole. And once again, if you go back to my last set of videos, my friends, watch them. Watch that video called, the name of my last 5 videos is called Secret Societies and Religious Prophecy. And I will have that in a blog. So when you go to the bottom of this, at the bottom of this video, you will see my website. Okay, when you find this video, you will go to my website and voila, there it will be in the blog. The first blog you see will be the Secret Societies and Religious Prophecies. Will be, you have to watch that video to understand who these evil people are, who I have compared to. In my last video, I said, my dear friends, these people are Dr. Evil 20 times that. They're 20 times worse than Dr. Evil, my friends. Yes. And they don't have, if you think having freaking lasers on top of the sharks' heads is what they, that's not even that's like Mickey Mouse walking down the street for Dr. Evil compared to what the plans these evil people have in store for all us Christians and all us patriots who will not listen to the New World Order and put a chip in our, they want us all to be chipped, my friends. They want to destroy half the population, and if we do not go along with having, that's the number of the beast, which is going to be a chip. Everybody has to have a chip in the New World Order. They have a place for us in FEMA camps. And trust me, it's not going to be like going on the reservation like the Indians. We're going to live there for 100 years in FEMA camps. It's just going to be like the Nazi concentration camps for the Jews. When we won't last as long as the Jews in these FEMA camps either, my friends. We'll get to have one campfire. Kumbaya. Adios. See you in part 4 of walking on the Whiskey Ridge Warpath. And it's time to gather around the Liberty Tree, my friends. Tyranny is busy, but patriotism will destroy it. See you in part 4.